Hello. We're gonna call this political commentary Do Not Knock on My Door. In this political season, you're gonna have lots of people knocking on your door asking for your vote. But you have to ask them the question, and you wanna hear the answers. You wanna ask questions, what political view do you have? Perhaps in that situation is not that important to be a Republican or Democrat. The one question you have to ask them, this is my personal opinion, is how you are going to protect this country of the United States of America. How are you going to protect? How are you going to prosecute people who already harm our country? Are you going to prosecute them in a civilian court? This is a socialistic idea. If you're going to hear a socialistic ideas from this person who's running for the office, either it is for a local office to be a mayor of the city, or a councilman, or running for the highest office in this land, it does not matter. We do not like to see socialistic ideas. One thought comes to mind in this political season also. We are very fortunate in the United States of America to see what Soviet socialism did to the world and to its own people. They literally killed millions. By some estimations, 50 million people was in gulags and political prisons. For what? For one thing, they would disagree with the government. They said something the government didn't like. Thank God we live in the United States of America. Thank God. We don't have this problem. Therefore, if a person behind your door doesn't have the answers you like to hear, do not give him your vote. A very good example is Israel. In Knesset, they can disagree about many things. They can disagree about social principles. They can disagree about whatever happened in their country. But one thing they agree as one solid voice is safety of Israel. And they speak with one solid voice. You know, wealth is not that important if you're not safe. No matter how wealthy you are, no matter how houses you have, how many cars you drive, you take beautiful vacations, your kids go to most expensive private schools, and so forth and so on. But if you wake up in the morning and the first thing comes to your mind, I'm not that safe. So the wealth is not that relevant. Absolutely not. Remember there was an old show produced by Marty Hall, what's behind door number 1, 2, 3, and so forth. So that's an easy fix mistake. Easily fix mistake. You don't like what's behind door number 2, so instead of a television you got a pencil. This is a little different. In this political season, if behind your door something you don't like, or the views of a person who behind your door you don't like, do not give him your vote. Ask questions. And if you like to hear the right answer, then you say, I'm going to give you my vote. I'll vote for you because you're going to keep my country safe. Very important. And also, you ask him, how are you going to prosecute that particular party, that particular group who already harmed our country? Are you going to put him in civilian court? That's a strictly socialistic ideas. And in conclusion, and I'm going to try to do perhaps weekly or several times a week political commentary in this political season, and take perhaps few minutes of your time. You tell this person, do not knock on my door if you don't have the answers I want to hear. Think before you knock on my door, because I'm going to ask you what you believe in, how you're going to make this country safe. That's the important thing. And I thank you for your time. You have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time on Political Commentaries by Isaak Gekhtin.